Hey, how's it going everybody? It's Tanner here, and welcome to a new Ninjago video here on the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about, once again, the lack of Nia having her water power in Season 15, and how that could actually play out. Now, because of a couple of recent episode descriptions that we've actually received from various TV stations, specifically those located around Canadian territories, we actually have a couple of answers regarding a few of these questions. So the episode description that we're going to be talking about in today's video is from an episode entitled 5,000 Fathoms Down. This is, of course, the 4th episode of Season 15, and it's scheduled to come out sometime soon, hopefully. We actually have a description for it, so I can't imagine it's that far out. The description reads as follows. Nia and Maya discover the source of the energy pulse that's been affecting Nia's powers, and come face to face with a dangerous new villain. So we've already talked about the villain that might be introduced in Season 15, this weird Kalmar guy, or girl. Very well could be one of the main villains of Season 15, but Nia losing her powers is something that we touched on before as well, and something that I kind of thought about. What if the energy blast or energy pulse, whatever you want to call it, that's been affecting not only marine life but also Nia, is trying to steal the elemental power of water? Maybe there are other water beings out there that exist besides Nia, but maybe they just don't know it yet. Kind of similar to the Keepers, where they kind of had lightning powers but not really. I feel like this could be the same thing for the underwater creatures and Nia's water power. What if they're connected in some way? We know that the origins of Nia's powers are going to be explained at some point this season, with Maya specifically, I guess, taking us through that history lesson. And I feel like there could be a lot of other water-based elemental powers down below the depths of Ninjago's oceans, whether it be, again, just regular sea life or some other group of people that exist within the ocean as well that we just don't know about just yet. Either way, the overall energy pulse could be there to collect elemental power, specifically those belonging to the water element. This kind of ties into a theory that I've had a long time ago, where I talked about how Wajira might actually be the original bearer of the water element, and now she wants it back. So if this energy pulse is indeed to steal power, it might not only be from marine life, it very well could be from Nia as well, which of course would mean that Nia would not have powers anymore, which in turn could mean that this would be the end of the water elemental lineage. I'm not sure if that's how far they're going to be going with this, however it is an interesting concept. I feel like at least for a limited time, I feel like water will not be existing within Ninjago, especially during this season. I feel like if this energy pulse is indeed meant to absorb elemental power and get rid of it from everybody else and give it to somebody else like Wajira, then maybe other elemental beings that exist throughout Ninjago that have access to water powers won't be able to control those anymore, and it would basically be like a big purge of water elementals. Now this theory of course only checks out if certain criteria is met, of course, but ultimately I feel like there's a chance that it could very well happen. We know that Nia's powers are going to be disrupted in some way, and in a sense that might mean that her water is being drained of her physically. That's why her powers are unable to be controlled, and that's why she's having difficulty mastering her powers in this season. Of course, all will be revealed when this episode does eventually come out and when the season comes out, which should be within the next couple of weeks, if rumors are of course meant to be believed, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. Otherwise, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here, just talking about the elemental power of water possibly being removed during this season, and it'll probably be restored at the end, of course. But leave all your thoughts down below about this topic. Do you feel like the water power could be removed from not only Nia, but other beings throughout Ninjago as well, or do you feel like something different will go down with this energy pulse that's supposedly going to affect a lot of different people and creatures throughout Ninjago? Leave all your thoughts down below in the comments, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and check out the links down below in the description from other forms of social media. As always, big shout out goes out to my Patreon supporters, including once again the marvelous Jan. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Once again, my name is TannerFishies, and with that I bid you farewell.